This is Addon B.
Previously on Part 1 of Upgrade Rolldown.
Something's gone wrong!
And now Part 2 of Upgrade Rolldown.
I'm gonna turn it off now, and you'll excuse me while I try and figure it out. Well, I think I figured that out. It's just a loose connection. On we go. Let's see what happens now. Much better, don't you think? That's a good sign. I mean, it's not a good monitor, but it's a good sign. Yes, it's an E-Machines monitor. Yes, I got it from my stepfather when he moved up from his CRT monitor on his E-Machine PC to an LCD. It just fit in his office better, so we got that for him. Okay, since this machine is not in its normal place, it normally doesn't just sit here on the floor in my living room. So for the moment, I'm using the G3 adapter in the front for USB for the mouse and the keyboard. That was FireWire. And here's that same DVR 108 we were looking at before in the G5. I'll be burning discs all over the place tonight. But now I've got this perfectly good 106. I wonder what I should do with that. I asked the question, what was I going to do with this DVR 106? Well, I used to sleep with a Strawberry G3 iMac on my nightstand. Wow, it was big. Almost no room for the lamp and almost none for the alarm clock. Not fun. I use it as an iTunes server. Kept all my music on it. You can put up to 120 gig hard drive into a G3 iMac. It had FireWire. I have a second generation iPod. Haven't upgraded yet, so FireWire was okay. But I was thinking at some point I need a bigger hard drive and I might get myself a newer USB based iPod. So what to do? I got myself another G4. It's down there in the corner. It started out as also as a 400 megahertz G4, bottom of the line. So basically I went from a 400 megahertz G3 to a 400 megahertz G4. But at least this thing has slots, and I added a serial ATA card, a USB 2 card with a couple of FireWire ports on it. Oh! There's sound coming out of it. Why? Because I have this doohickey. A My TV FM box. A little dusty. A little dusty. This is an FM tuner that works over USB. I have the computer turn itself on every morning, and it plays FM radio. It's a big gray alarm clock. Except I get lousy FM reception in here, and I always turn it off right away and start up iTunes. Speaking of iTunes, so I put big hard drives in here. I also have, an extra hard drive in here on which I can run, I can use this machine for diagnostics for the others in case I have problems with them. So I bought it over the internet. I bought this relatively inexpensive monitor with speakers. They're okay speakers. If anybody knows where to get some good, inexpensive USB powered speakers, I'd really like to know, because I don't want to have to leave this on all the time. And if I got powered speakers, AC powered speakers, I'd have to leave them on all the time. So, what do I have in here now? DVD-ROM. There's no burner in here. There's no burner in this box. So you know what that means? I'm going to install one. Yes, that's right. That's where the Pioneer 106 is going to go. I'm going to put it in here. You don't have to watch. You saw what it looked like when I was in my living room. Back in a minute. Are we still on? Are we still on? Well, I got the carriage. I got the. What do you call this? I got the two drives out together in their same housing. Out, and I discovered this truly does indeed have a zip drive in it. Even though I saw the like the zip lip in the front here, I actually never even bothered to put a zip disk in it. I have a zip drive. I have a number of them. I was so happy to carry around 100 megabytes with me on this one disk that would just go click, 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 eventually and die. This is not either an endorsement or a negative statement towards the iOmega Corporation. Well, this that I've just pulled out, it's an Apple. It's the original. It's a DVD reader, CD reader. Doesn't burn anything, except its bridges, because now it's gone. And now in its place goes the DVR 106. Into the bracket it goes. And in go the little screws that hold it in place. Can't see it, and I'm not moving the camera. Okay, so in it goes back into the machine. There! In it goes. In go the two screws that hold it down in the front. I'm going to go back inside, plug in all the cables, turn it on, and we'll see what's what. You know, I figured before I sealed this one back up that I'd take you for a short tour around the inside of my iTunes server. In here we've got, well, as you can see, I've got wow, what can you see? Okay, well, there's three hard drives in there, two regular, standard parallel ATA hanging off the motherboard, and there's that off the end of that red cable. There's a serial ATA drive, and the card for that sits there. Next to it is a USB 2 and FireWire card. Got one slot free. Don't know what I'm going to use it for yet. Sitting down here is not the 400 megahertz G4 that the machine came with. No, as a matter of fact, that's sitting right here. And here's its heatsink. There it is. 400 was okay. I got over half a gig of RAM in this thing, but 400 just turned out to be too slow. So in here is a 1 gigahertz accelerator, and so for like $70 with shipping, I've got myself a gigahertz processor. Okay, let's see how my install went on this machine. As you can see, DVR 106D. Install went flawlessly. Zip drive's still there. I gotta find a zip card and try it out. It looks like I am now able to burn DVDs in almost every room of the house. If I could install a super drive in my iBook, then the bathroom is covered. Yeah. Well, that's my upgrade for now. If I do anything else at all interesting, I'll let you know. Later. Bye.